Oh god, what is happening with my eyes? I'm watching you. I like Left 4 Dead 2. It's nice, it's straightforward. The campaigns, like, depending on how good your team is and how much you just feel like fucking around that day, like, the campaigns are like a solid, like, 30 to 60 minutes typically. And so it's great for like end of the day, like you just want to like kick back and play for like a short while. Like it's like with games like League or with Overwatch, or I would assume like Marvel Rivals, it's like quick games, so it's really easy to get roped into just another one, just another one, just another one. Whereas with Left 4 Dead 2, it's like we just do one solid run and it's the same, like we know what to expect every time. I started streaming right as I got into a comp match. What is a comp match? A computer match? Like a LAN comp match? I don't know what that is. Is this a League thing that I don't understand? I don't play League. I've had quite a few people ask if I would play League with them, and I'm just like, no, I'm not into games like that. I think a lot of it is rooted in like how I was raised. My dad, growing up, got hardcore addicted to World of Warcraft to the point where it was like actually a problem. And so he had a rule with me where if the game didn't have a definitive end to it, and then I wasn't typically allowed to play, with some exceptions, like if like I had friends over, we were playing Super Smash Bros. When it came to games like World of Warcraft, or even the biggest game that him and I butt heads a lot was me wanting to play Minecraft when I was younger. And he had a very big like no online games, so you don't play online with strangers, which I definitely agree. If you're a kid or if you have kids, they really should not be playing online with strangers. That's just no. But I was like, oh well, what if I just only played with my friends? And even then, my dad was like, no, because I'm pretty sure back then, that was back when Minecraft, I think, didn't have an end. He was very strict about that. Like, I mostly just played story games, or like I would play games with my friends, but it had to be like the type of game that like they had to come over, or I had to go over to their house. So like Mario Party, Mario Kart, that kind of stuff. I kind of appreciate my dad like putting his foot down when it came to games like that, where you can just like play, and just keep playing. I feel like playing Minecraft like with my friends or by myself, just not online, I think that would have been fine. Like I don't really see an issue with games like that, personally. It's the same as like your kid playing like Stardew Valley or Animal Crossing, right? I don't think those games are a big deal, but I definitely understand like his approach, and it's because of that I don't have much interest in games like that nowadays, which is good. I think like I think his reasoning was any type of game where I would just spend hours and hours and hours and hours and there's no end, basically, because that was his issue with World of Warcraft, as well as like other ones as well. But games where like you like there's no hard stop. And I'm grateful for that, because now that I'm older, I don't have any interest or desire or anything like that to play any type of game that doesn't have a definitive hard stop. It's understandable why he wants that rule. Yeah. It was a really big issue, to the point where like for him on a personal front, like he'd be waking up at like insane hours to play, and he would just play for many, many hours. It was a really big issue, like between like him and I didn't mind too much, but mostly because I was too young to understand. But I know my stepmom at the time like made a lot of comments and really tried to be like, hey, you should hang out with your daughter at least once in a while. And I remember looking back on it now as an adult and like kind of feeling a little sad for like younger me, because I literally remember wanting to hang out with him so bad that I would like crawl up like on the floor next to him, and I would like look up at the screen, and like if I said anything, or if I like did anything that distracted him, he would send me off. He'd be like, get out. So I would try to be really quiet. and like completely out of his way. And because I literally just wanted to hang out with my freaking dad. And like even if like we weren't doing anything. And eventually like he like if he was traveling somewhere, and it involved like just making sure like that you I don't know, it was something to do with like it was like a really simple task. But it was just very time consuming to travel places. So he would be like, here, you sit on my chair and do that. And it was just like some way of me being involved. But yeah, it was a problem. And he spent a lot of money on it. Now, granted, we were pretty well off. So like it was fine. But it was definitely an addiction in quite the literal sense. And it was a problem. And he eventually was able to kick that. Yeah. So it was one of the things I always kind of low key respected about him, I guess, because like I like to give credit where credit is due. My dad's not a good person by any means, but like it doesn't mean that he's all bad, right? And so like he definitely has an addictive personality. He gets addicted to like literally fucking anything. It's insane. But he's really good at kicking habits. Like when he decides to put something down, like he's done. Like, oh my god, my voice. I'm losing my fucking voice. It also doesn't help. I've been quite sick. I've been having like, a lot of flare ups, like basically like back to back. And it's this loop that I sometimes get stuck in. Like I say that as if it's my fault. It's not my fault. But that is a very common phenomenon in my life where I'll get sick, and then because I'm sick, my immune system will be thrown out of whack. So I'll get like a flare up, and then I get like super super sick. But then because I'm super super sick, like I don't end up being able to do anything ever, and then I get depressed as shit. But then because I'm depressed as shit, depression can actually affect your immune system. And so I'll get better from being sick, but then my immune system's all out of whack because I'm depressed. And so I'll get sick again.